Before we begin today's Smile Drop, this episode is brought to you by Dear Sweet One Lullabies, a collection of astrology-inspired lullabies created to bring softness, comfort, and calm into quiet moments with the little ones you love most. Inspired by the stars and designed for peaceful bedtime routines, Dear Sweet One blends gentle music with warmth, imagination, and emotional connection. Whether you're rocking your newborn to sleep, creating a calming nighttime ritual, or simply slowing down at the end of the day, Dear Sweet One is there for the in-between moments that matter most. You can learn more at changehappenedpodcast.com and click on the Dear Sweet One banner. Hi, I'm Heather Holt, and this is a Smile Drop from Change Happened, Then What? These are short reflections that live in the space between our larger stories, little pauses where we sit with things that stay with us. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's something tender, and sometimes it's just one small thought that refuses to let go. No big interviews here, just a few moments shared heart to heart. And if you hear the occasional sigh, stretch, or collar jingle, that's just Waylon and Dalton supervising. Boys, be quiet. They're settled. I'm settled. Here we go. I don't know exactly when it happens, but somewhere around mile 75 of a road trip, normal decision-making seems to leave the vehicle. You start the day as a perfectly responsible adult. You packed your snacks, you brought your water, you told yourself you were absolutely not stopping for junk food. And then, 2 hours later, you're standing in a gas station holding a giant bag of dill pickle sunflower seeds, a king-size candy bar, and something called Buffalo Ranch Pretzel Bites. A product that has never once crossed your mind in everyday life. But suddenly, it feels essential. Road trips do something strange to us. Maybe it's the miles or the boredom, or maybe it's feeling that normal rules have temporarily been suspended. Whatever it is, the gas station becomes less of a store and more of an adventure, a treasure hunt, a museum of questionable decisions. One thing I've never understood is gas station sushi.
Ew.
Not once, not ever. Beef jerky? No problem. Gummy worms? I got it. I can even understand the appeal of those mysterious hot dogs that have been slowly rotating since sometime during the previous administration. But sushi? At a gas station? Next to the windshield washer fluid? I have many questions about that. And yet, someone must keep buying it because they keep making it. Which means there are people out there living far more dangerously than I am. And maybe that's part of the fun. A road trip isn't really about efficiency. It's about wandering a little, looking at things you normally wouldn't notice, stopping in places you weren't planning to stop, buying things you definitely didn't need. That giant cinnamon roll, the maple cotton candy, novelty keychains, and magnets? A bag of trail mix that somehow costs more than an actual meal. It's not logical, but neither are a lot of the things we do while we're out exploring the world. And this week, I've been thinking about Rand and his brother walking the Appalachian Trail, as Rand was in his 70s. Thousands of miles, one step at a time. And while most of us aren't hiking from Georgia to Maine, there is something familiar about being on a journey. When you're traveling, whether it's a road trip or a trail, you start paying attention to different things. The weather matters. The next stop matters. A cup of coffee matters. You begin noticing small comforts, small surprises, little moments. And maybe that's why we buy weird things at gas stations. Not because we need them, but because travel pulls us out of routine. It reminds us we're somewhere between where we've been and where we're going. And somewhere in that in-between place, a package of sour gummy worms can definitely feel like an excellent life choice. So if you're listening to this while driving or walking, or sitting somewhere wondering whether you should buy the snack, you probably shouldn't, but you might anyway. And honestly, I love that part of the story, and that part of the adventure, and especially that part of being human. And if you happen to be one of the people keeping gas station sushi in business, I wish you nothing but luck. Until next time, I hope you find something unexpected on the road ahead. Maybe wisdom or perspective, or maybe just a bag of snacks you absolutely did not need. Either way, there's always a reason to smile. If this smile drop made your day 3% better, you're legally obligated, okay, not really, to visit changehappenpodcast.com. There you'll find more stories, bloggish brainwaves, and ways to support this joyful little circus I call a podcast. Leave a review, share it with a friend, or just whisper to your dog that you liked it. Honestly, I'll count that as a win. This episode was created, edited, and engineered by yours truly, Heather Holt, with minor supervision from my emotional support dogs, Waylon and Dalton. Until next time, keep it weird, keep it kind, and keep smiling.
In the morning light I greet the day with a heart full of hope, come what may. Through the highs and lows I'll find my way. In the rhythm of life I'll dance and sway. With every step I'll rise and shine. In this beautiful journey I'll make life mine.